What's going on, YouTube? V here. So before I begin today's market watch, I just want to say, guys, if you are investing in YuGiOh or you're looking to get like a deck cores or whatever, I made a new article. I'm probably gonna do like at least one article a day. I might do multiple. I really do have fun doing this, typing up, just babbling about YuGiOh and whatnot. And it's all over here. If you guys want to check it out, it's YuGiOhmark.com. The link's gonna be below. And yeah, we'd love it if you guys check it out. So the first thing I want to talk about today, and on today's market watch, I want to talk about is deck cores. Obviously, deck cores are where it's at right now. With Konami releasing Link Reigns pack stuff, we're seeing deck cores actually be pretty juicy right now, investment wise. Now you can of course buy a couple of cards from deck core. You don't have to buy the full deck core. But if you're like me, I always want to have like a full deck core put to the side because you never know what goes up in those damn things. You really don't. Like Harpy Chandler was the card that was going up. We see it unlimited right now for roughly around $9 for the ulti. And then when we go to like first edition, it's about $14. Whereas the first edition version of Harpy Chandler used to be like $6. That's where I got mine from. The Megaton ones are about $6 right over here, and the original print Lord Attack on Galaxy roughly is around $6 as well. So Harpies are going up in value, and the card I really want you guys to, for you to focus on, since obviously that core is super expensive right now. It used to be dirt cheap. Besides like Ulti Harpy Queen, which is always like $20, and now it's like. It's hitting some dumb numbers. But looking at Harpy's Feather Storm, it's another card that's really cheap right now. Price trend showing going down in value. Market price showing to be $1.67, and it's like $1. What this card does is if you control Wing Beast monster until the end of turn, to get any monster effect your opponent activates. If you control Harpy's monster, you're gonna activate this card from your hand. So basically, kind of like an effect veiler that like lasts a little bit longer. If this card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you can add a Harpy's Feather from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Don't worry about the last part, I guess. Don't worry about the last part. Konami just doesn't want us to worry about it. Anyway, Legendary Duelist Sisters of the Roses is coming out in January. And the thing about this set is, I'm not sure if it's going to be a blowout set or not a blowout set. It has a lot of good reprints for Harpies if you guys are looking to pistol play and or pick up Harpies. But I don't know. We don't know much about this set. I mean, it's... Maybe we could get a Link Reigns exclusive in this set. That'd be kind of cool. Or maybe we could get a new Harpy card that makes Harpies a little more viable, more like a continuous spell card or better boss monster than a Harpy's Pet Dragon. Who knows? But it's definitely an interesting set to come out. And the reason why Harpies are going up is because of the announcement of Legendary Duel Sister of the Rose. That's why we're seeing Harpies go up so high in value. And I guarantee you, moving forward, we're going to see it go all the way high up until that set comes out. Let's look at Harpy quickly. Not the... Okay, here we go. Ulti Harpy Queens. Lightly player 60s. Good. First edition versions, lightly played. It's about $100. After that, it's about $134 for Ulti Harpy Queen. A card that literally is terraforming built in. It's really weird to see that. Another deck core I really, and I always mention this deck core, is Inzektor's. Now, once again, like I said, you could be cheap, and you could just focus on one card, which is Inzektor Hornet. You can get that bad boy. Get a first edition, not the unlimited. Unlimited's crap. First edition. Once again, when you do deck cores, you want the highest rarity of the deck core. You don't want to go ahead and short yourself out and get a crappier rarity, because when the deck core, if the deck core rises in value, what you're gonna have is a card that is not worth as much as another version that you could have paid extra $1 for and gotten. So looking at Zcalibur, we're seeing a lot of unlimited versions, roughly around $3. Price chance showing going down in value. It's an ultimate rare. Going down in value. Once again, you see everything tanking in value. Looking at this, it's about $5 for Zcalibur. Once again, $5. The unlimited other version is $3. Like, it's not that expensive of a difference for this card. Like I said, get a play set. I would get 2 of these. I get 2 of these. I think I have about 2 and 2, maybe 3 and 2 or whatever of these other cards, because once again, these are 2 ultis, dirt cheap. Now I showed you my other market watch, another ulti. Some monk card that was hitting some crazy dumb numbers. Looking at Inzektors, they're basically ultis. They belong to a deck core. We know if this deck core comes off the ban list, it's gonna be worth money whether it shows play or not. But here we are, just looking at cards that are $3 and $5 for a deck. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I'm really adamant about deck cores in general, and I'm really adamant about high rarity cards, because if Inzektors has come off the ban list, come off the ban list, The market is going to go crazy for these cards. Everyone's going to want to pick these up. Yu-Gi-Oh players that have an opportunity to play a lot of these deck cores, Inzectors and the other ones I mentioned, are going to get really excited and want to pick these up. And the price are going to spike high in value. Zcalibur, yeah, it's an ulti, even higher in value. They come out ultra rare, same thing with Exostag. But the ultis is what Yu-Gi-Oh players are going to want to flock to, especially competitive Yu-Gi-Oh players. And they're going to buy these cards at some pretty dumb prices. It's going to happen. That's why I'm very adamant about deck cores. Exhibitor was a secret rare only coming out in Order of Chaos. Price transferring stabilization, it's $3. Yeah, like pretty insane. But like I said, if you just want to focus on one card in this set, if you say, listen, V, I don't want to buy your damn deck cores. I just want to focus on Inzector Hornet, which only came out once again in Order of Chaos. No reprints out so far. Price is showing going down in value. Unlimited is $2.45, but for first edition, you get a lightly played. They might be bought out already, or in the process of being bought out. It could be. But look at that. I'm going to page 4. There it goes. First edition is $5. You pay double the money to get Inzector Hornet first edition because that's going to sell the highest amount of money. Is what it is. Oh, look, we have another ulti, Gigamantis. And then your regular Zcalibur, your regular Gigamantis. I don't recommend getting these. I recommend getting the ultis, the harder to get first edition value of a deck core. That is the best way to do it. Inzector Centipede Super Rares are $1. Came out in Astro Pack 1. Yeah, Inzector Centipede came out as originally a common, but if you want, once again, when you go to deck course, you don't buy deck course for, I mean, unless you want to buy it for you can have it, that's fine. I buy deck course for that duality of, hey, maybe I'll take this for myself and have a nice high rarity deck core that I paid almost nothing for because nobody was looking at it. Or, hey, look, a nice deck core that's just got off the ban list, or maybe a new card's coming out. I'm going to sell this bad boy. I'm going to plus like a beast. And everyone's going to be like, whoa, man, how would you get those cards? Yeah, dude, I had it for like years ago. It cost me $20. Like, this is how it is with Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is how it is with deck cores. Once again, looking at Centipede, it's about $1. Then there's Zeta Hawk. I don't own this card. I really should get one of these. I guess so. It's a highest version. Like I said, there's Exostad. And all that jazz. And I was the same way with Inzectors as I was with Harpies. If you guys have been watching my market watches for a while, I was saying the same exact thing. Get on top of these deck cores. And like I said, once again, I just want to reiterate, go back to my article, Investing in Yu-Gi-Oh! I discuss how you properly secure a deck core and how you properly store it and your investments. Don't leave it in your binder. I see a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players that want to go to events go, hey, V, how's it going, man? You want to see my investments? Let me go with my binder. It's like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? You don't put your investments with your shit you're going to trade, because then when people go and they point to one card you're investing in that's $1 because you paid $1 because you wanted to go plus, they're going to laugh at you. And they'll be like, dude, I value that at $1. What's good? They'll be like, no, I ain't getting rid of that card. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when people do that. Don't do that, because it makes you look incompetent as a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trader. And you don't want to be that, because you want to be the guy with, like, a Thunder Dragon Titan, Thunder Dragon Colossus, not Titan anymore, Thunder Dragon Colossus, going, hey man, I'll trade you this Colossus for that full deck core, and just laughing at your opponent, laughing at the person you're trading with, because they're thinking they're finishing their Thunder Dragon deck, which may or may not get hit on this ban list. I doubt it would be, but may or may not be relevant post next set as we move on into the meta. I think it's a little more aggressive combo based, which is really hard for Thunder Dragons to deal with, as we see with Ultigeist. But trading that one card, get a deck core max rarity, it's really easy, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Players do it a lot. Up next, windups. Now, we can't really talk about windups right now because Firewall Dragon. Like, Firewall Dragon slash Nightmare Mermaid Ibli. I know people get a little bitchy about that. Anyway, there's a crazy dumb hand loop with that card out right now, with these cards right now. It's not fully consistent, but because it exists, this deck will not be touched off the ban list, off being unlocked, or getting new support. With that said, or more new support, besides the Link for Impact. I think they're going to be getting more, but with that said, this deck is dirt cheap. If Konami does kill the overall FTK, besides hitting Firewall, because we know they're not going to hit Firewall, but if they hit like Nightmare Mermaid or Ibli, we're going to be seeing windups maybe see more meta play, maybe come off the ban list. And if that's the case, we're going to see them go up in value pretty crazily. Windup Kitten's a crappy Ultimate Rare, but it's pretty cheap right now. Windup Vassal, when you want to get from Order of Chaos. Factory Super Rares, another card that's like $2, $3. Windup Rabbit, the Secret Rare, it had a Super Rare reprinting and a Secret Rare. Price point starting stabilization, market price trying to be about $2.84. Once again, the unlimiteds are like 3 and change at $4. I don't care about the unlimiteds. When I look at this, I look at right here, 4.5, for a wind-up rabbit. Let me reiterate this to you guys. It came out in Photon Shockwave, and then it came out in 2012 Collector's Tin. Oh, it did come out in the Advent Calendar. Because of shit. You want the original print highest rarity, first edition. If had it come on the Advent Calendar to Secret Rare, then we'll get a little bit nervous. If it comes out Ultimate Rare, then we'll get then the Secret Rare is useless. But this is the best version to get. Bujins. Excuse me, I like choked on my own saliva. I've been talking about Bujins for a long while. I really feel that Konami's gonna make a Link Reigns card for Bujins. I have no basis on this. I have no inside sources. I have no information other than the fact that I'm just looking at Bujins like, why are you just sitting here, Bujins? You should be the next Link Reigns pack card, and you should be amazing. I don't know why. I just think it in my head. But looking at Bujin Yamato, who came on Astro Pack 5, which I got for, I think, roughly around $6. Price point at the time was stabilizing roughly around $8 afterwards. It's showing an increase in price trends. Market price showing to be $12. Yeah, right. It's about 14. After that one sells, you're looking at $17 to $18. There's not many of Bujin models. Only one page left. Page bombs out roughly around a $30 price point for Bujin Yamato. There's Amaterasu, who's a ghost rare, which once again came out in Primal Origins. Ghost rares, they're pretty hard to find too. First edition light you play is gonna run you about $8 for Amaterasu. So it did come out ulti, which I don't like. I don't like the ulti ghost, but I did do that. I would recommend getting both, to be honest with you. Bujin Tsukuyomi, now that it came out Ultimate Rare. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's Ultimate Rare. $2.84. Like, get two of these. There's Kakasuch. There's the Ultimate Amaterasu. It's about $2. There's Kakasuch over here for $1.44. Came out only in Shadow Spectres as Ultimate Rare. Then there's Bujinte Susano. Whoa. Another card that came out in Judgment of the Light. Ultimate Rare. Okay, beautiful Ultimate Rare, by the way. Ultimate Rare, and we're seeing its price point roughly around... Oh. Never mind. Maybe you go on Toronto, maybe you go on eBay, and this is why I like it when you people watch my market watches, and you get there first, and you type in, hey man, first, because you get this kind of information from me. So we just have a buyout, just right now, of Bujente Susano, whoa. It's $19 for first edition. You got moderately played, heavily played. You get some unlimiteds, right? You get unlimiteds? Can you get that? You get unlimited for like $5. After that one, that's it. And then it's $19 for Bujin Susanano. No. I can't say his card name right. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm gonna try. There's the Bujins like Hirume came out in Primal Origins is like $1. And these are ones like you need to get a playset of. Bujin Hair is less than $1. Mikazuchi, once again, I know there's a 2014 Megaten reprint of those. Came out in 2014. We're in the year 2018, about to hit 2019. Who gives a crap? Buy the original print. Buy it first edition. There's Amaterasu Secret Rare, which is I'm not a big fan. I'm just not a big fan of that. Arisuda, and there's the original print Yamato. Once again, if you want to get the Bujins only for yourself, there's the Judgment of the Light Yamatos. They're about 41 cents. 41 cents for JOTL Yamato. Nothing. What's the Yamato with you? And then it came out in 2014 Megaten. That was a mistake by Konami. And moving on to the next, we have Evil Storms. Now listen, I'm not going to say Evil Storms are going to be good. I'm not saying that. I'm not going to be that guy. But in a meta... in a meta where Thunder Dragons are the only best deck. Let's say Konami whips their ban list out, and Konami's ban list literally says, fuck everything except Thunder Dragons, please buy Soul Fusion more. Like, let's say that's a thing. I'm just saying, Evil Storms would be looking fire right about now. In fact, I am so confident about Evil Storms being a meta deck in the future. I have 2 of these decks dual terminal. I really should show. I think I'm gonna do more deck profiles because I want to show. Because people are like trying to call me out and things like you don't have to dual terminal deck. You know, I do. I am not fucking around. I am stone cold serious when I do my Yu-Gi mons. I have problems, and it's called trading cardboard crack. Listen, Evil Storms are as a deck core. I think will be viable in the future. I think Evil Storms are a good deck. I think they're really good right now against Thunder Dragons. Obviously, it has problems against everything else. But in a meta where everything else is hit and it's Thunder Dragons being a top tier deck, Evil Storms are going to come through. Like, I'm not sure if you guys remember, the most hated / kind of liked, I liked it, but hated format was Elemental Dragons, E-Dragons. Evil Storms stepped up and slapped some people down. Shadows? Evil Storms in that loved format, Evil Storms put work in. So, like, I hate when anyone goes, Evil Storms, get out of here. Bro, this deck put work in Shadow format and E-Dragon format. Respect this fucking deck, guy. Up next, Selenites. I constantly talk about this deck a lot. I have a full deck core put to the side. I'm about to work on my second deck core of Selenites because I don't have the Ghost Delta Rose at the moment. I actually have the Ulti Delta Rose, but I like Ghost. Ulti was cheap at the time for me. I think it was like $2. I'm sure it's still like that, but looking at lightly played Ghost, it's about $9 for lightly played Ghost Delta Rose. And the thing is, get it lightly played. Do not get near mint. The images on Dual Alliance Ghost Rares are trash. Like, if you do like this with your finger, you'll scratch the Ghost Rare. Just get lightly played. Dead serious. I'm not sure if it's only Dual Alliance or not, but that is what it is. So, Ulti Delta Rose, like I said, I only paid $2 on mine. First edition Delta Rose, it's roughly almost around $5. There's only 3 pages of these ultis. Gorgeous ultis, by the way. Same thing with Trevor and Diamond. Get these as well. Pick them up. First edition Ultimate Rares. They're beautiful and they're inexpensive at the moment right now. Diamond is really good against Burning Abyss. Like that's why I'm saying like I'm waiting for BAs to get Cherubini. I have BAs, but I also have Selenites. So the minute like BAs Selenites get unlocked, Selenites gonna look at BAs like, oh, you got Cherubini? Great, here's Diamond. Who gives a crap about what your deck does? You die now. Like this is what this card does, and like everyone forgot about it because like Selenites lost Trevor. Everyone's like, well, not Ptolemaeus, and everyone's like, oh well, Diamond doesn't do nothing anymore, bro. Diamond slaps Burning Abyss right in the face. Like it's so good. And then of course you got the Secret versions. You got the 2015 Megaton versions. And all these other versions. The Neb's pretty expensive. I'm not sure if the Neb's listed on here. No, he's not. But the Neb's pretty expensive right now, so keep in mind we do that. Herald of Perfection is another great deck core that I like so much. It comes in and out of the meta, and it does it quickly. It's like a thief in the night. Anything very relevant makes Herald decent. And that's why I'm really adamant about the card. Oh my god, I forgot the name of the card. I just did an article about it yesterday, and I forgot the name of the card. Hold on a second. Why did I forget the name of the card? Condemn Witch. Oh my god, what happened to me? Anyway, Condemn Witch. 1, because it's dark, and I like that because you can play BLS. 2, because it lets you get a level 4 fairy from your deck, like, I don't know, Honest. And 3, it allows you to add a Forbidden card, which makes Herald of Affection really that much more better. Once again, this is something that nobody talks about. Everyone sees Soul Fusion, they look at Condemn Witch, and it's like $2, and they're like, ah, throw it away. That card's amazing. Condemn Witch is so damn good. And Herald of Affection is a great deck, and I wouldn't be surprised if Herald of Affection sees meta play in the future. I don't know how in my brain. Up next, Monarchs. Bro, let's fully unlock Monarchs. Let's do it right now. Let's go. I mean, okay, wait. Fully unlock Monarchs, except Monarch Stormforth. That Monarch Stormforth is like, to every Monarch player, I think if I say I'll fully unlock Monarchs, but I'm going to ban Monarch Stormforth, they'll take that deal because, like, the card was degenerate. It's like, I'm going to activate this one card. When I feel like I'm just going to sack one of your cards. Like, it's kind of dumb. Let's be real about it. But let's just fully unlock Heavenly Monarchs. The new good Monarchs, not the, original, whatever. Let's unlock this. Fully unlock, and let's go balls deep in the meta. I want to play this so bad. I have this deck in English and German. I want to play this so badly, it's not even funny. Up next, Zoo. Now, this is where people go, V, you lost me. Listen, let me explain something. If Zoo was to come back in this meta right now, with certain cards being hit, and I'm going to say right now, Instant Fusion is definitely one of them, I think Zoo would not be a tier 1 deck. And the reason why I don't think Zoo would be a tier 1 deck, because Zoo has to have a discussion with Thunder Dragons, who literally crap on Zoo. I mean, yeah, Zodiac Woodtail is probably one of the only answers Thunder Dragons can get to get over Thunder Dragons when you are playing Zoo. And yeah, there's other ways to try to dance around playing against Thunder Dragons when you're playing against Zoo. But I still think Zoo, with some hits on the ban list, once again, I'm going to emphasize, because I know someone's going to get keyboard time, slap me on it. I think Zoo can be playable in this meta. And I think YuGiOh players would love to see that happen again. Call it me crazy. Crusaders. So Crusaders did almost nothing this meta. They did things, but almost nothing, to be honest. This deck is called One Punch Man, and the reason why it's not doing nothing is because the meta is so fast. But you take a Crusader player, and you sit him down against a Thunder Dragon player, game's over. Like, first turn, Crusader player is going to be like, oh, that's your guy? Alright, that's the guy I'm going to murder in the face, who's going to have 0 attack, and I'm just going to punch over. Perfect. And the Crusader player is going to wash that kid. Like, I'm so close serious. Do not sleep in this damn deck. Crusader Ecomax was a $10 card, and now it's down to almost $4, and under $4, about to hit $3. The rest of the deck is like $5. This is a dirt cheap deck core that is really good and will take fucking wins. Don't sleep on this deck, my guys. Up next, Light Sworn. Now, I'm not going to talk about Minerva, obviously, these versions. The regular Minerva is dirt cheap, by the way. I'm not talking about high-rated Light Sworn. It's regular Minerva. There she is, $3. The card that was, like, pre-selling at, like, the Nationals that one year for, like, 35 to 40. $3-4 for Minerva. There you go, boys. Super Rare Garage, relatively cheap, evidently. But look at the rest of the Light Swans. They're relatively cheap. They got reprinted a bunch of times. Lumina Twilight Soul Shaman that had a pre-order of $27 is literally $1.40. She did get a reprint in Megaton, so that might have an effect on her. But she's $1.40. And you can play Light Swans with, I don't know, 3 BLS. Like, this deck is still really good and really easy to get and really cheap. And not too hard to make ulti. I mean, yeah, you got ulti Thunder Dragons, but most Light Swan players playing the build aren't really playing Thunder Dragons. I think they're about 80s a piece, by the way. Up next, Invokes. So, I shitted on Invoked for a long while, and I'll tell you right now, I'll be the first to say it, Invoked is ready to be bought as a deck core. You got Mechaba, the original print, which is like $9 for original print. Super print's less than $1. Raging is probably the money card. He's like 4 to 5s. And the rest of these cards are dollar binder specials all day long. Look at this Mechaba. 40 cents for Mechaba. 40 cents. And then there's Invocation over here, which you can buy the original print Secret Rare from Shadows of Valhalla. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is Super Rare. It's about $4. It used to be 5. It's 4. It's dropping in price trends. You can buy the Secret Rare for like $9. Or the OTS Rare, which is tanking in value. Look at that price drop. Like, look at that. Isn't that delicious? Like, it's going to tank to $20 soon. We know it's going to happen. It's currently $26 to $27 for Invocation. Price point says, market price is about $30, $31. It's dropping heavily. And, yeah, let's go in. Let's go in. Let's wait. When it hits 20, I'm going to get my playset. Up next, Cosmos. So Destroyer finally hit the $10 price point over here. It's been like this for a while. More people will be listing it. Cosmos are going to go lower and lower in the market as I'm showing you. But there's other cards you can still buy for Cosmos. Like you get Strawman, which is like $2. You get Farm Girl, which is like $2. Cosmos Town is Super Rare, which is $1. And I still recommend getting Cosmos. It's still a good deck. Just because Destroyer went to 2 and then nothing doesn't mean it won't do nothing if we get E-Telly to 2 or E-Telly to 3. Or maybe there's a new card that makes this deck more viable. Like Cosmos is still good. Up next, World Chalice. So once again, everyone forgot about World Chalice used to do the old school U-Link, and then Goki's is like, hold my beer, I U-Link infinitely better. And everyone's like, oh, screw World Chalice. Fine, sure. What about this ban list when Goki's get it slapped all around in this ban list? When we see a lot of hits, the cards that stop FTKs, can World Chalice come back? It's still a phenomenal, I mean, dead serious, a phenomenal aggressive combo-based deck. It really is. Like, everything switches itself out, everything pluses. World Chalice, World Legacy, World Chalice is a phenomenal card. Ningarusu got reprinted twice. His original print's $2. Like, this deck is dirt cheap right now, and since Firewall's not going to get hit, that's just much more better. That's the word I'm using. Ritual Beast is another deck I think that's phenomenal. I think Ritual Beast is really good. I've been saying it for a long while, and I'm still gonna say it. E-Telly comes back. Cosmos and Ritual Beast are going to be that much more better of a deck to play. Obviously, other decks can abuse it, but literally those two decks can really abuse it. Besides Ulti Gaia Paleo, which is like $7. Looking at the other Ritual Beasts like Rampango, he's $1. And the rest of the deck's basically dollar binder special. Once again, this is dirt cheap. This is a dirt cheap deck what you could easily buy. Another thing is Lair of Darkness, another deck core that people forgot. This meta really sped up fast, and I felt like it's going to be slowing down, especially after either during Nationals for here in TCG or post-Nationals. Company's going to want to slow the meta to reset the meta, and if that was to be the case, I think Lair of Darkness can see play again. Everyone kind of forgot about what this deck does. Fun fact, it takes your... Remember when we were Monarchs, and I said Monarch Stoneforth, and that's a dirty, cheap card? This deck has a field spell that says, "Hey, anything that's dark monsters, yeah, Monarch Stormforth that bitch away." Oh, by the way, since I'm on the field, everything on the field's dark. Deal with it. Like that's what the card says. That's a field spell, and once again, the meta is so weird right now. Everyone forgot about this. This is an amazing deck, an amazing deck core. By the way, it's on eBay for $20. Up next, Mermails. So besides my Abyss Megalo, which still is trying to it's still trying to get you for money. The cheaper version is still there. Do I think Mermails are a deck core that you should put a lot of money in? I don't think so. I mean, they've hit some pretty dumb numbers. And not even just Abyss Lindy's kind of growing up in value. Look at that. She's actually starting to become value to kind of balance the imbalance of value that's within this deck due to the fact that it got so many reprints with Abyss Megalo. Marksman's ultis is still pretty much a money pit. Looking at it, it's roughly around $19, but the real money in this deck is Atlantean Dragoons, which is the heart and soul of this deck, which is roughly around $80. Now, look at the price charts. It is dropping down lower in value, and the reason why is because Murmurs, for the most part, Murmur players and Yu-Gi-Oh players are not paying $80 goddamn for a card that does nothing, when you can pay like 60 or 70 off how much it is now for Thunder Dragon Colossus that does much better, or you can pay 40s for Engages. That is a tier 1 deck. Listen, I think Atlantean Dragoons is a great card, but it's obviously going to decline down in value due to the fact that even though Murmurs is a good deck, it's nowhere near as good as the current meta. Blech. Once again, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Definitely check out my Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch articles. It's YuGiOhmark.com. I made it very simple. Link's still going to be down below just for everybody who wants to check it out. I got a lot of great advice for you guys on here. I'm doing the articles daily. I might do even more articles. I might do 2 or 3 a day, but I'm definitely doing at least 1 a day. I'm really having a lot of fun time just typing around, talking about things. And I really would like if you guys could read these articles and just like, like comment below. Let me know what you guys think and shit like that. Like, put some comments in that bad boy and let me know what's going on. Like I said, do you like articles like this, or do you like articles with like images? I don't know how this crap works. I just like to type. I like to type and talk about Yu-Gi-Oh nonstop, and this just lets me, by extension, do more of that. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. Hit the like button, comment. I read every single one of your comments. Have a great day.